At the outskirts of the Black Forest in Freiburg, Germany, computer scientists, engineers, biologists and physicists met up for a conference on biomedical tools that interact with the brain. The BrainLinks-BrainTools International Conference in 2017 attracted neurotechnologists from all over the world. At the Forum Merzhausen, 260 scientists, 80 of them from abroad, got together for 3 days of intense talks and discussions. The conference was organized by the Cluster of Excellence of the University of Freiburg, in collaboration with the ICANN conference from the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor.
So I was very happy to be invited to visit University of Freiburg because BrainLinks-BrainTools is one of the biggest and most productive neural engineering programs that I'm aware of. So I was very happy to be invited to come give a talk. I know many of the researchers that are involved, particularly Ilke Diester and Patrick Ruther, and I've been very impressed with some of the work on human ECOG grids and nerve recording.
And what I really appreciate is that this conference brings together people from the technical side together with very plain vanilla neuroscientists, and that leads to the fact that results are being shown that show the advances in technology in order to retrieve better and more advanced information about brain function.
I enjoyed the conference very much. All those guests coming and having these extended talks, that was really inspiring.
So in particular the deep learning talk by Thomas Brox was very interesting, and what we can do in terms of steering robots just by our thoughts. So the talk by Wolfgang Burger was very interesting. Just like the whole Neurobots project, it's very cool.
A poster session with over 62 posters sparked intense exchange on the development of future-proof neurotechnological systems. It was a chance for the young scientists to meet some of the experts in their fields. During the conference, the scientists discussed which challenges lie ahead in their respective fields, tackling problems in subjects like prosthetics, immunology, material science, or optics.
So a lot of what people thought were difficult problems are now being solved through the above-mentioned deep learning methods, which gives us hope that we will be able to address the question about understanding the world, about cognitive properties of humans. So I have the feeling that machines will, in the next 5 years, become really increasingly intelligent, but still they will be dedicated to individual special tasks. Maybe in 15 or 20 years we would be arriving at a state where more general machines exist, more general robots that almost reach human performance.
Yeah, so I think in 5 years' time we can get to a point where, given relatively little data by one new patient, we can interpret their brain signals by using all the data that we've collected before from a lot of other patients and doing transfer learning and doing learning in one big neural network that uses all this data that we have used from all these patients.
I'm very focused on translational applications, so while it's great to have new technology for neuroscience and that's going to lead to great discoveries, I would like to see something that can survive for a decade in the body. And I think that there's been more and more focus on this issue, and particularly among the groups here, on how to make something that's really going to be applicable in a clinical setting.
The real vision is to perhaps have a really freely running animal. Yeah? So not in a small cage, but perhaps could run around in this conference hall and still profit from our technology. So that would be my vision.
Oh, this has been a great conference. I have taken a million notes on lots of things that we're going to look at in our own probes, and how it connects to other people, and very high quality both neuroscience and neurotechnology speakers at this conference.